Josh is out of town because of work, but he promised me to help me with jobs. And I don't have any money coming in right now, so I need a job.
Interesting, isn't it? Josh has helped her with getting a job, helped her with getting a property, helped her now getting a job, and she has no money. Interesting, isn't it? If you haven't seen my video of where Natalie slid into my DM, I recommend you watch that, because some of the things that's going to go on in this little clip here contradict exactly what she tried to tell me when she slid into my DMs. Check out that video. But anyway, we continue.
I have, but it's in Ukrainian language.
Yeah, I need to brush up on my Ukrainian. Don't speak a lot.
I don't know who turns up to an interview and it says that, oh, my CV is in Ukrainian. You can't be that stupid. You're 38 years of age. You should know to turn up to an interview, okay? If you're serious about the interview, get keyword serious about the interview, you would make sure that your CV is up to date and it's in English. So the question is, why did she really turn up to this interview? That is the real question. Does she actually want a job, even though that Josh is going to have his way to convince his cousin to give her an interview?
Yeah, in a bookstore, so I have experience selling books.
Customer service, answering phones.
Yeah, answering phones, mails, cooperating.
What job would that have been?
Wait a second.
I mean, listen, usually if somebody asks you what job that was, you would know the answer straight off the bat. You wouldn't even be like, wait a second, and then be like,
like, I don't know, it's complicated, I know.
How is it complicated? Why is it that anything that comes out of her mouth is never simple? There's always like, actually, that's a lie. The only time things come out of her mouth and they're simple is when she's telling someone what she wants. That's it. But when she's asked a question, really?
Okay, well, let me ask.
Sorry, but I feel a little bit awkward because I'm so excited that you're a relative of Josh. And excuse me, being like more kind of personal, but have you met his mother of his second child?
This woman literally turned up to find out information about Josh. It had nothing to do with it. Like, imagine Josh going out of his way to try and hook her up, with a job, and she has a different agenda. The level of disrespect is real.
Он не просто друг с девушкой, он продюсер. Он не просто друг с девушкой, он продюсер.
So right now, Josh is coming over for a meal, and he's coming over with one of his friends who happens to be a producer. And as you can see, the mum's like, wow, really? You know, when the agendas, or you know, when the storyline is based on what she wants, the level of excitement that comes from her and also her mother. But don't worry, you know, Natalie will tell you that she's a very honest and, you know, a lovely person, or whatever that bloody said. Check out the video and you know what I'm talking about.
Что? Да, у меня есть шанс получить роль, мама. To say thank you so much for coming. And I want to say, like, I know that you're a very great producer and I watched some of your movies. Тебя не встречать. Я стал всему удивляться. На все наловил печать.
Can somebody please tell me, did you not find this scene so cringe when she went into a Shakespeare mode in Ukrainian? Tell me you did not find this freaking cringy. She got into character, right? Hello, guys. Maybe I just find it cringy because obviously I just find her cringy as a person. Do you know what I mean? So maybe it was hard for me to take her seriously when she went into her whole acting mode. You know, maybe she did do a decent job. It's very hard for me to say because literally all I felt was just pure cringe, and I felt like it was really forced, to be honest with you, because, you know, this guy's turned up for a lovely meal, you know, and all of a sudden you're like, hey, so you're a producer. Hey, I would love to do my little Shakespeare to you in Ukrainian act right now. And then boom, you know what I mean? I don't know. The whole thing was just so forced in his face, in our faces. There's no way I could have even watched this and been like, okay, that was actually good. Actually, no, you know what? There would have been a possibility if it was actually that good, you know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? Like Viola Davis type good. Then yeah, it would have probably moved me, but nah, it didn't move me one bit. Yeah, because it was cringe. But anyway, if you think otherwise, please do let me know.
Пойму, живут или спят. Прильнувши к церковной ступени, боюсь оглянуться назад. Тебя здесь нет.
Tour movie. If you're interested, I would love for you to audition.
Really?
You know, she already thinks that she's got the job, right? Oh, really? You want me to audition? Really? She's thinking that she's got this in the bag. I mean, listen, maybe she does, but let's be real. This scene was probably just all fabricated, but hey, who knows? But Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Now we're talking.
Josh helped me so much. Apartment, car, job interview. Now meeting with his friend producer. This is the guy who cares for me. This is moments. All this hard work just disappear, and it feels right. It feels good. You know, like.
It's crazy because I was meant to say this earlier on, but she also speaks about how she has no money. Interesting. Somebody who has no money but yet has the audacity to tell me that she gets paid a lot from working for TLC. Again, if you don't know what I'm talking about, check out the video that I made about it, okay? Of the whole slide in the DM telling me all this information about her. I mean, listen, the matter of fact is, you know what, my apology, I actually just forgot what she said right at the end of this freaking clip. So I need to go back to this end bit here real quick.
Now we're talking.
Josh helped me so much. Apartment, car, job interview.
Yes. My mind has been refreshed now. Yes, it's just crazy, isn't it? Like she literally talks about Josh helping her with obviously was it car, house, friend, producer, job interview. And you know what the crazy thing about it is? I want to know, where has she shown her gratitude for this? Unless Josh is helping her, or unless anybody's helping her, she's moaning. She says that Josh says that she's needy. I mean, listen, I don't think needy is even a word I would use for. I feel like needy is just too polite for that. You know what I mean? Like she's just demanding and unappreciative. Like, you could give her something and she could say thank you to you, but then if you don't give her something, she then has a whole meltdown against you. So her thank yous don't even mean anything. Oh, my days. I just think that it's crazy, man, like how sometimes in this world, there are certain people that think that you can't see through them. They think that their charm is that good or their looks are that good that they can literally whiz in life and just, you know, manipulate the system and just try and convince you that they're this person. When in reality, they're not. I feel like people forget that we now live in an era where people are so much more in touch with their emotions that people are now in a better position to actually notice when somebody's basically trying to scam them or somebody's trying to use them or anything like that, you know? Because obviously, you know, yeah, that's what I think anyway. And I just think that, like, sometimes people think that, how can I put it? I just think so sometimes people think that they are not transparent, but they don't realize how transparent they really are. Natalie is so transparent, and it's crazy to me that she acts so oblivious towards it. You can't tell me otherwise. Josh is obviously with her to clearly be on the show, man. I can't see any reason otherwise, because even the cousin said earlier on when she was having an interview with him in his little cutscene that he's surprised that him and Natalie are still a thing at this point. Everybody's still surprised, you know, which obviously makes you wonder, doesn't it now? But nonetheless, though, you guys let me know what you're thinking down below, and we'll talk about it. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and of course, peace.